dominated by digital effects. Waleed Alshehhi, the UAE's first stop-motion filmmaker, is reviving a classic art form, one frame at a time. Join us as we explore his groundbreaking work and its impact on the Emirati film industry. Stop-motion animation involves moving objects in tiny increments, capturing each movement frame by frame to create a lifelike effect. Globally celebrated in films like Fantastic Mr. Fox, this technique now has a champion in the UAE. What drew you to stop motion, and how did you learn to bring objects to life frame by frame?
Stop motion is a magical word because you are combining art, technology and crafting as well, where you will create those small puppets, small set, and then you will be moving all of those puppets to create animation, to create life out of stiffness of those puppets. You can convey a lot of emotion and feeling through stop motion and create a lot of different words in this magical form of art.
Waleed stop-motion's films reflect a deep connection to Emirati culture, blending traditional elements with this complex art form. Through his work, he is bringing local stories and themes to life in ways that are both culturally significant and visually captivating. How has your heritage influenced your stop-motion films, and what message do you hope to convey?
Making stories which is related to historical events or heritage and culture of this country, especially stories that take you back on time, is so difficult and complicated to be implemented or to be executed using live action films. That's why stop motion can be a very powerful tool to create and to convey those stories or to translate those stories into a films. And in my films, I tried my best to grab some of the footage, some of the characters, some of the environment of our countries, of our culture, of our history into my films, which is something I'm proud of and I will keep doing in my future films as well.
As the UAE's pioneering stop-motion filmmaker, Waleed faces challenges like limited resources and support. Yet he remains hopeful that his journey will inspire others and spark growth in the UAE's animation scene. What challenges have you encountered on this journey, and how did you see the future of stop motion in the UAE?
A lot of difficulties, and I think the biggest difficulty that I'm facing in stop motion, that in the United Arab Emirates there are no one working in stop motion. Few people around the world working in stop motion, not that big number, and that made me create everything by myself. I'm creating building the puppets, the armature, the set, and even animation. I learned animation in Spain, and during my study in Spain was only how to animate puppets, which gave me a lot of knowledge about how to control muscles, parts of the body, to be able to tell a story using those puppets. Sometimes I think the lack of support, financial support sometimes, is one of the other difficulties, where you need to get help from other people using the newer technology to be able to create better stop motion animation. But I'm sure in the country that it is coming along, there will be a good base for stop motion animation films in the United Arab Emirates in the future.
As the UAE's first stop-motion filmmaker, Waleed Alshehhi is carving out a space for Emirati stories in a timeless art form. His work marks a new beginning, inspiring future filmmakers and showcasing the UAE's creative potential.